epic Minecraft battles of history! Iron Golem versus Spinosaurus! Oh. Who wins? It's the Iron Golem. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic PALEOCRAFT mod. So yeah, this is a really cool dinosaur mod, but with a few unique differences to other ones. The first one being that this is trying to be the most accurate and scientifically correct dinosaur mod around. So all of the various bits and pieces that these dinosaurs do, how they interact with each other, how they interact with the world, is kind of how they would have done this back in the day. And as well as that, it also has its own custom dimension, which is actually still work in progress. I can show you that at some point, but I'm gonna show you the dinosaurs in just the normal world. But yeah, there is going to be a full dimension where these things are going to be, and from what it seems with all the information given, the mod maker kind of wants you to go on this massive, like, Jurassic Park quest where you kind of build like enclosures and keep your dinosaurs and all that kind of thing. So it's very, very cool. I really like that concept. But yeah, we've kind of got a little dinosaur looking area here, and we're going to crack on straight away. So I actually have this many dinosaurs to start off with. So there's actually two different waves of these. I think 5 are added, then 5 more have been added, and I think there's a special one in there as well. So yeah, let's do wave 1 first. And I haven't put these in order. Okay, we got them. So the first one we're going to do here, now I do apologise in advance for my awful pronunciation on a lot of these things, but yeah, you're going to have to bear with me on that one. But this one is called the Bonyx. I'm just going to call it the Onyx. So this is the first one we're going to be looking at. Very, very cool modelling in this mod. Which, on a completely random note, how was Onyx in Pokemon? So useless. He was massive and he was made out of rocks. And he sucked. Terrible taste in Pokemon. But anyway, this is the Bonyx. So this possesses green and red stripes on its neck and head. So like many predators, it can be territorial at times, so it's a good idea to keep your distance. Fortunately, it's a fairly noisy creature, so you can kind of avoid it. But yeah, this is kind of one of the more dangerous creatures to you. So this guy is normally found around bodies of fresh water, so it can be found in things like swamps and river biomes. And if you want to trap this thing, you should build a pen to keep it with lots of water for like swimming and fishing and all that stuff. And yeah, you kind of cover it in plenty of leaf as well, because this is one of the creatures that will attract other creatures. So if you want it to give it some place to hide, then you can do that. And yeah, this is pretty cool. So it's kind of like a herbivore, but it will actually attack you if it feels threatened. So for science, it's coming. Is it? Ow! Oh god! Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm Bane. See me fly. God damn you, dinosaur! So as you can see, this thing's powerful. Like this took off what, like 5 hearts of health per hit without any armor on. So I didn't realize it was going to be that strong. But yeah, very, very cool. So let's dispatch this guy with haste. And no, that's mine. Give it back. I'm going to dispatch this guy, and we're going to move on to the next one. It's dinosaur. Ah, no wonder you got extinct. So the next one is the what is it? There we go. Where's the egg? There we go. The city. I nearly said chapati then. Chapati is like an Indian thing. They're really good. But yeah, this is the chapati, and it's kind of like basically resembles a chicken. So I'm guessing this was kind of maybe one of the ancestors of the chicken. Really, really cool model, and it kind of possesses like a reddish chest with waffles hanging from its throat. Waffles. What are they called? They're not called waffles, are they? They're called not giblets. I've forgotten. But yeah, this is essentially like a harmless bird. So this isn't going to do any damage to you, but what will happen is when you actually attack it, it will run away. So let's make it run away. Yep. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of very similar to a chicken in that aspect. Sort of, it goes a bit mad. This guy's found in dry biomes such as scrublands and deserts. And if you want to construct a pen to keep some of these guys, why would you not want to? It's cool. And it looks kind of funny. It's got a nice tail. Ooh. Very good. Then you need to have like lots of bushes and shrubs and that kind of thing. It doesn't know how to swim, so if it's in like a big lake, it will drown. But you can have like a little bit to sort of let it swim around and stuff. So yeah, we'll get rid of you. The next one we're gonna look at is the Dromeosaurus. I think I said that right. Oh, so this guy is quite similar once again to the other guy in terms of like he's quite bird-like, but I think he looks a bit better in terms of like being not a chicken. This guy's reddy brown feathers looks vaguely similar to another one which we're going to look at, but it's kind of a little bit more sort of aggressive, I suppose. So it actually feeds on raw meat, and this is one of them that can be tamed, and this thing can actually follow you around, which is very cool. This thing is tamed by using raw meat. So if you grab some raw meat and give it a go here. I've not actually tried this, so let's... you need raw meat to take... It is raw meat! Oh, it's... What? Cooked pork chop, raw pork chop, raw beef? Raw beef? There we go. Okay, you need raw beef. So he doesn't like pork, he likes beef. Okay, fair dues. Everyone's got a taste. So this basically acts pretty similar to a wolf in terms of he'll follow you around and stuff. It's very cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And then you can betray him. Right, the next one is the Dimorphodon, I think. Yes. Oh my god, you're tiny. So this is one of the smaller bird ones, which is very cool. Kind of like a little baby pterodactyl style thing. I imagine they're not even related in the slightest, but... they're very cool nonetheless. So they make like a little chirping noise and they sort of fly away. These things are just very, very small, basically, and they can kind of like in large groups be really, really loud. So technically, maybe they might actually spawn in quite large groups. They look amazing from the top. They actually look like proper dinosaur land. Look at that. Yeah, these things are cool. These things like sheltered habitats where it's safe from the larger predators because the larger ones will try and prey on these guys. So you're going to find them in kind of like rainforest, maybe occasionally some swamps. They're going to be very difficult to trap because obviously they need space to fly. So if you are going to try and trap them and have like a little enclosure for them, then you might have to have like a big biome or something and then have lots of space for them to fly. You don't need to like have anything essential in there because they feed off insects, but I imagine there might actually be some insects and stuff in this dimension, which is very, very cool. Right, the next one is the Troodon. These all sound like Digimon. I didn't really get into Digimon too much, but I had like a brief period where I watched it, and these all sound like Mega Skull Greymon and stuff. But yeah, ta-da, this is the Troodon. So this guy is a very shy, and he's actually a nocturnal creature. So its black and white crow-like feathers help it to blend into the darkness when it hunts. So this guy is quite adaptable. It can be found in temperate forests, plains, and scrublands. And you know, this thing, if you're going to try and trap it, should have kind of like an enclosure that has lots of dark spaces and it has like you know, underground bits and stuff. It's actually like kind of like a predator, and it will prey on smaller animals, so things like chickens. I wonder if it preys on this thing. Nope. Okay, but yeah, this thing should probably hunt chickens and stuff. Let's actually give that a go. Chicken, chicken, chicken. There it is. Eat! Yes! Okay, so it does actually prey on chickens and stuff, so yeah, that's kind of cool. You're mean. I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, drops feathers. Nice. Alright, so moving on to the next slot, the first one that we're going to take a look at is the Compsognathus, something like that. Close enough. Close enough. Oh god, that's the wrong one. So this one is... let me get rid of this. There we go. This one's another one of these small ones. So they do actually come bigger than this, but there's quite a lot of kind of like the smaller ones in it for now. But it's kind of cool because this one is... well, it's supposed to be sort of like covered in feathers. You can't really tell from here. But this is kind of similar to the Dromeosaurus, which is the third one that we looked at. It's essentially harmless, and it doesn't really react to other dinosaurs and players in any way, so it's a very passive mob. It's found in grassy biomes with lots of vegetation, sort of like tropical forests and stuff. So if you want to make a pen for this thing, it's going to have to require a lot of vegetation, so lots of grass and trees, and then that's where it's going to adapt best. And it's basically insectivorous, so it just eats insects and stuff, so you don't really have to feed it or anything like that. But yeah, just little ditty one, but it's all well and good. Get rid of you. Oh, one hit. Okay, so the next one is the Massospondylus. I'm just going to call you SpongeBob, because that's easier. Yeah, this is Bob. This guy has like purple stripes and stuff on his back. He's a little bit bigger than the other ones. I really like the coloration of that. Very, very pretty. And this guy is kind of like, I guess, I don't know, he's sort of, he prefers like vegetation stuff, so he's kind of like a herbivorous, yeah, that's the word, dinosaur. So if you want to keep this guy, you're going to have like water and stuff, because it does need to drink and all that stuff. It does need to have, you know, like grass and vegetation, all that jazz. So it's not particularly an aggressive one, I don't think. It does not react to players really too much. So let's give that a go, actually. Yeah, as you can see, we're pretty cool. We're buddies. We're not really attacking. If I do attack him, does he bite me? Nope. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of him. So, a pretty passive little dinosaur there, but cool nonetheless. I've got to say, very, very cool. The next one is the Spinosaurus. Oh, what? Oh, my God. All right, so... This guy, I didn't realize, I thought I was in creative mode. This guy is very aggressive, as you can see, and he's probably one of the most powerful ones. He just killed me in one hit. But this is one of my favorite ones in the whole mod pack, actually. This thing looks absolutely amazing. With its huge, like, sun-coloured fins and all that jazz. Fins is probably the wrong word, but you know what I mean. So let's take a look at this guy from aerial view. This thing is huge. Like, if you look at me compared to this dude... There you go. There's a scale for you there. But this thing is absolutely massive. So this is effectively like a very aggressive mob. So it's home in sort of water biomes, sort of near water. Well, not in the water, but near water. It also needs, you know, a lot of land to stay in. So if you are going to try and do some Jurassic Park maneuvers and trap one of these guys, it's going to have a lot of space. So obviously it's going to attack stuff. So it's a very aggressive one. And it will actually also attack other smaller dinosaurs. So let's give that a go. I wonder if it attacks this one. No, it's cool with that one, apparently. Come back. What about this one? You cool with this one? Oh, it's a shark. What? Get rid of that. That's later on in the video. Move. Move. No. Why don't you die? I was supposed to cover this one later on. We'll come back to that one. So yeah, that was the Spinosaurus or Spinosaurus. Very, very cool one. I wonder how much health it's got. I wager quite a lot. Why won't you die? There we go. Put an end to him. So yeah, that was the Spinosaurus. The next one is the Tylosaurus, which actually I think is one of the water ones. We might as well move over to this water source over here. So yeah, this is the Tylosaurus. Now this thing is huge. Very, very cool. And this thing, obviously, this water is not deep enough for this thing to live in properly. So these are going to be found in ocean biomes. But yeah, this can be quite aggressive. So, you know, if you're boating or if you're swimming in the water, this thing may come and attack you. It's got like a little bit of a temperament to it, so you're going to have to be careful there. But, you know, if you want to keep these, you're just going to have a lot of... Move. There we go. You're going to have a lot of water. It's highly carnivorous, so it will feed on fish and squid and other bits and pieces. So I think it'll actually feed on sharks. But this one is the one we just saw, which is actually like a shark, and it's absolutely huge. So that's not it, is it? That's it, there we go. So this is like a really, really cool sort of massive shark style thing, and this is the Megalodon. So it's effectively like a huge great white shark with grey scales, long fins, all that jazz, and it's very aggressive and territorial. It's just eating all my squids. What a... No! That's mean. So this thing obviously is very aggressive. It will eat other things in the ocean. So I imagine what will happen is when this mod develops, there'll be more ocean-dwelling things. So this is probably going to be the king of the predators. You are going to need a huge tank in order to properly keep this thing. Probably about 100 by 100 blocks. This little puddle is not ideal. But yeah, you're going to have lots of bits and pieces in there. So... the tank should be round, apparently. Same as all sharks, due to the fact that if the shark accidentally runs into the corner, it could cause serious injury to its nose. The most sensitive part of its... How did you get... What? I wasn't looking. Man, some Doctor Who stuff going on here. Oh, yeah, there we go. If it actually crashes into land or if it gets stranded, it will do a lot of damage to itself. So if you do want to keep it alive, you're going to have a nice rounded tank for it to live in. It's not picky eater. It will pretty much eat everything. So yeah, that's it for the dinosaurs in this particular mod. The modelling is very cool, and I love the fact that it's kind of angled towards you being able to tame them, some of them, and being able to have to track them down and trying to create this effective like Jurassic Park zoo. I think that's really cool, and it's a nice little project to do if you're looking for something to do in Minecraft. But yeah, as I did mention, the actual biome that you get to is still currently work in progress. So how you get to it is you actually have to go and get yourself some mossy cobblestone. So let's just build one of these very quickly to kind of show you. So this is the mossy cobblestone which you use. So you're going to have to find a dungeon or something to get one of these, unless they've added a craft for this. I think they have. But that will be an updated version. So once you've done that, what you need to do then is you need to go and make yourself this item here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's in this one here, which is called the fossil. Now, this is made like this, very straightforward, just a bone and just normal smooth stone. And then once you've actually got yourself the fossil, you just have to right-click it inside here, like so, and then that lights the portal. So it's a really nice green portal, very, very snazzy. But if we go in here, it is still very much a work-in-progress environment. So if I just light it up there, you've kind of got the general... What? What? Why you no light? That was weird. So yeah, this is like the biome that they're working on at the moment. Not the biome, the dimension that they're working on at the moment. So you've kind of got like a lot of sand, you've got some areas of different coloured grass, and you know, you've got various trees and stuff in here. It is very much work in progress, so I believe there's going to be loads more added to this. It was only really recent. There's a little dinosaur. So these are where the dinosaurs are actually going to spawn. So they're not going to spawn in your overworld, they're only going to spawn in here. But as you can see already, we've got like a flock of those little flying ones, which is very cool indeed. So I think that when they actually start to work on this more and finish it, it's going to be this beautiful landscape full of amazing dinosaurs, and yeah, you can have a little Jurassic Park adventure. So, that's about it for this mod spotlight. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, and if you like dinosaurs and you think they are awesome, then please remember to leave a like on this video. If we could get over 1,000 likes, that would be super awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Also, if you are not yet subscribed, go for it. We do Minecraft Done Fun. Ooh, there's some chickens. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been a pleasure. Thanks, and see ya. Oh, you didn't die. Come back. See ya. Bye. See you guys.